Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps today. Oh, it just doesn't stop. The worldwide privacy tour is continuing, you guys, and oh my goodness, it's just laughable at this point. So as long as she keeps doing dumb things like this, I'm going to continue to call her out on it. So yeah, we got more totally not staged photos by Backgrid released this morning. And it's old Mickey Poo at the airport. Just happened once again to know exactly where she's at. You guys, who are we kidding at this point? Let's call a spade a spade. So her people are calling Backgrid again and having her photo taken at they call it the VIP entrance of the LAX airport. So they happened to know where she was going to be at the exact right time once again and get her photos like this. And as we know, this comes on the heels of these photos where Backgrid happens to know which fast food she's going to be at what time to get her photo through the drive-thru window. But seriously, guys, I should play the lottery at this point because I called it. I knew it. She'd do more parking lot stuff. It's cars and parking lots now. It's always some shtick, and now it's cars and parking lot. And here we are. So we're supposed to believe that the paparazzi found her at the airport once again and knew where she was going to be. I mean, this is low even for them. I'd like to remind you guys that these are the same people that erected privacy screens while at Tyler Perry's mansion because they needed more privacy. And just a reminder, one of the many times they played victim, they claimed that drones were following them and they were fearful that they were getting photos of baby Archie. Don't worry, they won't, because you never, ever are with your kids. So apparently all those fears have completely gone. She's totally fine. Or are we supposed to believe that once again this paparazzi followed her to this parking lot, took pictures of her like this, smiling for the camera, might I add, around some scaffolding? I mean, who is she kidding? The four sugars that follow her? I don't understand who this is for. Oh my goodness, this is so crazy. But again, there she is with that stupid hat. Ridiculously expensive outfits once again. But yeah, so she wanted to make sure that we knew that she was flying to Germany. You guys, I mean, she cannot handle that Prince Doofus is having his pictures made. So what does she do? She calls the paparazzi on herself again. So I've already lost count at this point. I believe this is maybe the 16th time, something like that, maybe 17th, in the 6 months period, something like that she's called, that I can find, that she's called on herself. I'm sure it's more. Absolutely crazy. Here we are again. So they go from this near catastrophic car chase, right, that all of a sudden they won't talk about because it didn't happen. Nobody has any proof that it happened. To these pictures where it's like they're totally fine with the paparazzi following them around. It's that worldwide privacy tour once again. We want privacy. Look at us over here with all this privacy. It is funny though. We've seen Bozo the Prince much happier once again when she's not around. And then as you go from photos like this and as time gets closer to her arrival, you see, well, pictures like this. All right, you ready to have more laughs? Look at this. So they arranged for paparazzi to meet her at this PS at LAX. So I looked into what the PS is. Apparently it stands for private suites, and it makes sure that you don't have to check in among, the common folk like us. Here's the funniest part of it to me. When I'm researching it, I found that advertises that it's for the rich and famous wishing to avoid paparazzi crowds and long lines. You guys, she's bringing the paparazzi to this private suite. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. She's so desperate for attention, she's bringing it to the private area. And then she's posing like this at them. Isn't she supposed to be an actress? Isn't that what we're all pretending here, is that she was an actress at one point? This is the worst thing I've ever seen. She can't even not make eye contact with the photographer she's not supposed to know is there. You guys, what is going on? I'll tell you exactly what it is. Prince Doofus had his photos made. He looked all happy. She can't stand it. She has to put pictures out there. The royal family is getting great press right now. That Good, the Bad, and the Rugby has blown up. It got like 2 million views overnight, showing, of course, the Prince and Princess of Wales as well as the Princess Royal, Princess Anne, and they're just coming across as so likable. So Meghan can't stand it, so she has to do crap like this, like call the paparazzi on herself. Every single time, I think she can't get more pathetic. I even say it in my video. She cannot stoop lower than this. She's like, hold my stupid hat. Here I am. Oh, guys, can we talk about this outfit too? I mean, what? Nothing else has changed, right? I'll even give her a pass and say, all right, so maybe she's headed for a long flight, but I mean, it's messy. What else would we expect, right? She wants to make sure we can recognize her. She paid a lot for these photos. So she's wearing a black and gray shapeless outfit, looking rough. And then these shoes, I hate these shoes so much. We've seen them before. It's when she called the paparazzi on herself back in March for Women's Day. Of course she did. And it looks like the same shoes. But why wouldn't you wear white shoes after Labor Day with black and gray? I mean, just never gets it right. The whole thing is just so weird. It reeks of desperation. But the other thing I just keep thinking about is the kids. I talk about this in the burger video about, who loves burgers and shakes? Kids. You're about to leave for however many days to go to Germany while Dum Prince is over in Germany for a while. When you want to spend some time with your kids? Nah. Before that, Beyonce, when you want to spend time with your kid? Nah. It's just weird. It's another weird attention grabbing thing. It's like they seem unhappy. Oh, are they happy? Are they not happy? They do it all on purpose. And now let's use our kids to try to get attention too, because anybody's going to ask, hey, don't you have small kids? Where the hell are they? They must really like the nanny. You know what? It's probably better for the kids that they spend more time with the nannies. At least the nannies hopefully will take them for fries and shake, because the parents sure as shit won't. They're busy taking photos in parking lots and doing stupid poses like this. I really think that Invictus has given her something to put herself out there in the news for, and she knows there's not much else on the horizon, so she's just milking it, and here we are taking more pictures in parking lots. Oh, you guys, I'm just sad not to see the stickers once again. I guess she's less stressed now, huh? Crazy. You guys, thank you so much for everything. Thank you for being here. As more stuff comes out, I'll talk about it. I appreciate you all. If you want to further support the show, definitely check out the merch. We got Drunk Goose Club, Honk Honk everybody, as well as Make It Make Sense, Recollections May Vary. We got all that stuff, so check it out. Seems to apply here. Recollections may vary, right? We want privacy. What else? Let's see. If you want to further support, definitely check out Patreon. That's where we do bonus deep dives. We give extra content about every other day over there. We get into some lively discussions and have a lot of fun. Sometimes there's things I don't always say here on the channel, or I can't say because of YouTube. I definitely bring it over there, so check that out. That's also where you can become an executive producer. So here is the part of the show where I thank my executive producers. Thank you guys so much. A huge thank you to Linda. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you to Paige. Huge thank you to Teresa. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Aaron and Frank. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Ann M. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Ann H. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Glynis. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Adair Becker. Thank you to Erica. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Barb G. Thank you to Diana. Thank you, Allison B. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, Lori. Thank you to Pauline. Thank you to KT. Thank you, Jolene. Thank you, Stromboli. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Loie. Thank you, Lucy H. Thank you to Georgia. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Robbins Landing. Thank you to Helen. Thank you to Mara. Thank you, Ashley C. Thank you to Molly. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Sand Squid. Thank you to Rach. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, Dombey. Thank you, Android P. Thank you to Sheena. Thank you, Aaron M. Thank you, Faye. Thank you, Judith. Thank you, Spectrum Mom. Thank you, Vanessa B. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Mimi Heathcote. Thank you, Misty. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you to Bree. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you to Elvis Rose here on YouTube. Thank you to Lori. Thank you, Tim B. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Elisa. Thank you, Kathy with a C. Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you to Patricia. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Ridley. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, John. Thank you, Donna D. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Chewy. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, 509 Cougs. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, BJ. Thank you, Big Bad John. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Duck Barf. Your name is always funny to me. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Vicky loves her corgi. Thank you, Charisse. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Genesee. Thank you, Essie. Thank you, Lady Grandmother. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Funky Buddha. And thank you, Trish. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Kay Coffee. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, K Cubed. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Peggy. Thank you, Stragoria. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Morty, por favor. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Salami Mommy. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Zara. Thank you, Shiny. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Annalise. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Airdrie. Thank you, Lori Ann. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Krisha. Thank you, Jay Jordan. Thank you, Ariella. Thank you, David the Maine Coon. Thank you, Little P. Can you guys believe I ran out of namespace on the other ones? I had to start a new list here. It's just unbelievable. Thank you to everybody who has signed up to be an executive producer. If you're interested, definitely check out patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. Thank you guys for everything. Have a great day. Bye-bye.